What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be bringing something a little bit different to the channel. As you can see right over here, I do have WWE SuperCard pulled up, but that's not the main focus of today's video. Today's video is actually going to be super chill, super relaxed. I did get interviewed by Charles Chanemba. I can't pronounce your last name, sorry, bro. But he is a YouTuber and a podcast creator. He decided he wanted to interview me on my YouTube journey and get some tips and tricks for growing a YouTube channel. So there's a lot of awesome things, and if you want to know a little bit more about me, this is the video you want to watch. You don't even have to watch it, you can just listen to it, just put it on in the background while you do something, because there won't be any images. It'll just, well, actually, there'll be one image. There'll be one image of my logo, and that's about it. So guys, if you do like it and you would like to hear more podcasts and more things about my life, and you will want to make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. As you guys can see also right down there, we hit 861 subscribers as of me recording this. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. I hope you guys do enjoy.
And what's up, people? Chinaba Media back at it, Houston Life. And today, finally, people, I got a guest. It's been a minute. We had 2 days we were trying to get this damn thing to work, so I had to meet him in person. And it's finally, it's been like 3 years I met this cat on Pokemon Go. So it's some time we've done getting around here. And this is, I gotta get it right, BigJimGene.
There you go, BigJimGene.
BigJimGene. Y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe, check him out on all his. I'm gonna check out all platforms, but he'll be able to tell you.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all at BigJimGene. I even have a Snapchat, but I don't use that. Yeah, so it's one of those things that it's there if you want, but don't expect me to reply. But yeah, I've been a YouTuber since 2007, actually. But I didn't take it seriously up until, I want to say 3 years ago.
3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know when. If I look back, I think my first video I posted, it was 2008, 2007, I think. So, but like Gene, so do you go by Jim or Gene? I
go by Gene. Gene is my actual name.
Gene, okay.
Gene
okay.
Is my,
so I always see it on my Facebook, it says BigJimGene, so I'm like, I don't know which way he's going. I know he can't go by both. But
how I came up with that name is just because, like, as I grew up, I was always much taller than everybody.
Yeah, you're taller than me.
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Oh yeah.
And when I was in elementary, I was already almost 6 foot in elementary. So I was towering over people. So I was like, okay, big, yes. And that's why I played basketball. I wasn't fancy. I couldn't spin move. I couldn't dribble. They just had me be an intimidating force.
Hey, but that's, especially when you're young and you're doing that. Like I was forward too, and I was a Spanish guy back. We were playing all these white kids, so it was like, put the Spanish guy down there.
He's like, oh, don't fuck with that. Nah,
so
man.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. They played you right. So what, you play forward or center or?
I played center.
Yeah. Say,
they just have me just stand there and just
shoot and rebound.
Exactly. Come on. I was the Yao Ming of elementary, basically.
Were you in Houston or were you in...
Yeah, I'm born and raised here in Houston.
Okay, which school did you go to?
I went to way too many elementary schools. Middle school, I went to MC Williams.
So how about, let's go high school. Where'd you graduate high school from?
Waltrip.
Waltrip. All right, shout out Waltrip. Anybody in Houston, check them out.
Waltrip Rams.
That's what's up. I went to Lutheran High South, a little private school nobody ever heard of. So yeah, that's crazy stuff. But yeah, man, posted videos, and I know how it took some time. Like, I just like the whole concept of making videos. Like, I grew up in the 70s and saw people, like there was something called the Wonder Years, and these people making old videos. So we didn't have money to make that, so my friend had a video code and we'd see that. So I started making them, and then I was like, oh man, I gotta take it serious, saw some business, and then now everyone's doing it. I was like, man, but no one I know does it. So I was like, let me find finally someone in Houston that is finally doing it, and here we go. I'm gonna show y'all. And I want to my thing is showing people in Houston that have like businesses and trying to come up and do more, and especially bring them up, give them more exposure on a different platform. I wanted to do podcasting, so I was like, let me go ahead and do that. I don't know, at the same time, there's a lot of people in Houston doing the same thing. but I've had a little bit of ground already, so I was like, let me go ahead and start getting more guests. And today is going, I would say, maybe gaming and YouTube. So we're going to go in that kind of range. If we see it posted, hashtag it, retweet it, share it, like it. And if
share it, people. Share it.
Yeah, and if you have any likes, drop a comment, and we'll get back to you and work with it, either him or me. Plenty of work around here in Houston. So, Gene, let's see, what do you think, or when did you start wanting to do YouTube?
When I started wanting to do YouTube, it was just a thought in middle school, actually. I just became...
In middle school?
Yeah, junior high.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Damn, already. So did you have access, or how would you...
I had a bootleg recording thing that I downloaded off a torrent to record my computer screen because it wasn't much back then.
So you were using a camera?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
If you go back and see my first video I uploaded is still on YouTube, not private or anything. It was so bad.
What were you doing?
It was a game called Quap.
Where you were already doing gaming. So that
I was already doing gaming.
Damn, that's pretty badass.
It was just literally you spam QWOP, so Quap, and you have to like move the person's arms and legs.
You have 2 channels.
Yes, I have 2. BigJimGene.
But the Gene one is that where this
my
video
primary.
is?
Yeah.
Is that where this video one you're
yes.
talking about? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh yeah.
The audio quality. It was me and a friend. We were just like, we're gonna make YouTube videos.
Man, shit.
And when we uploaded it, it was like back when YouTube was like not a thing.
Yeah,
like they were like, YouTube is gonna be one of these things that passes and flies by. But when I uploaded it, it had like 80-something views. And I was like, oh my God,
sweet.
80 people watched this video? What is going on?
Right? You know what I
mean? And it piqued a little interest, and I was like, oh, this is something I can do.
Right?
But then I was like, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd watch people.
Excuse me, we're drinking.
I would watch people like blow up, like Niga Higa.
Oh, yeah?
And,
what's
PewDiePie.
that?
That's the channel.
Oh,
it was an Asian guy.
Okay, cool.
Niga Higa, who he would like make comedy stuff, and he still makes videos till today. And it's over 10 years. He was one of like the first people to like make it over past 1 million subscribers. One of the first, and I was.
That's crazy. And you were already watching them.
I was watching them, and I'm still watching them till today.
You see peak interest. Like, this is what I find interesting. Like, I've always saw some, and then you see it grow. And you were young, and you saw that, and then it grew. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely matured.
So you were like, you saw where interest goes already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, 10 years later, he has his own businesses.
Oh,
businesses,
That's
plural.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying?
He started up his own podcast as well, where he brings other YouTubers on and talks.
That's what's up.
Extremely successful.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, I got to join his journey, which it feels like I know him, but I've never met the guy. But I've been watching him for 10 years.
With him. You never know, man.
Yeah, it's crazy to see. Like I said, when you think of starting YouTube, you always have that thought like, oh, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. But once you start the journey, that's when it hits you. You're like, oh, man, this is going to take some work.
It takes work.
And as you start progressing, you're like, okay, it's those special milestones that hit you. Like once you get to 50 subscribers, you're like, ooh, I can do this.
I couldn't believe
100, this is happening. So that's my major motivation. So literally every day I go on my analytics and I look, okay, what's my next milestone?
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, I need another 2 uploads to hit 300 uploads. I have over 300 uploads, which is for a person with 800 subscribers. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So the content is there.
The content's already there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, man, it's just.
So yeah, since you're doing analytics, glad you brought that up. Got me back on track. I tend to go loopy.
No, I understand.
But TubeBuddy, some other YouTube gainers that show you how to increase. How'd you find out about it, and you like it? Do you like TubeBuddy? Is it easy to work, or what's going on?
TubeBuddy is probably the easiest thing to use.
What? There's others out there?
Yeah, there's TubeBuddy. I use both. TubeBuddy and another thing called vidIQ. VIDIQ. If you have Google Chrome, Firefox, any type of internet browser, you can add it on as an extension, and it shows up on your YouTube page. So it shows you how many people watched you in the past hour, how many people total watched you in the past 48 hours.
So it's pretty like up to date, real fast.
It's actually faster than YouTube statistics.
Oh wow!
So it's very
good. So it's good to run both of them, so you get to kind of compare the two.
And they help you with SEO. I don't know if you know
SEO.
SEO, it definitely gives you like good tags.
Pay attention to anybody that doesn't understand the kind of the lingo. Please research and look up. If not, if you're really serious about getting into YouTube, and you start looking at how to really look and see how you start. Where to kind of pit, because I mean, there's a lot of good info that he's probably doing that I'm just lazy and don't do. And if you're serious, you got to do it, because I mean, it's like this is the job. So if you're gonna be serious, hit some comment. We're at about 10 minutes, people. It's gonna be a long one. I don't know how much time you got. We're pretty good. So as soon as Gene gets tired and kicks me out, that's when we're gonna end the show. So other than the analytics, what you got to tell us about what you're doing in YouTube so far, the direction and what you're doing with it right now?
Okay, so as of right now, like the main focus, like I go in and out of it. I don't say it all the time, but I'm building my own community. I might switch up games. Like I said, you met me during Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing WWE SuperCard, but I'm still building that core community. I'll play something for a certain amount of time, and of course, like trends, like the game's gonna die out, or it'll peak.
To me, again. You're a content creator.
Yeah, I'm a content creator.
So like, wherever you want to go with is but that's good. I like that you already have your outlook of what you want to be.
That's why I also kind of created the BigJimGene Variety channel, so that I can actually be free. I don't have to be stuck to, I'm doing this right now. I can do reaction video. I like what I saw today, so let's talk about it in a regular vlog.
Up to date with some trend that was happening.
Yeah, so many things. The possibilities are endless. But like, I know current YouTubers are always like, "Oh, choose your niche. But choosing your niche, there might be, I'm going to throw out people who are in my community right now, JB and other people. No, it's not bad. Just giving examples like JB, SuperCard Edward, all these other people who have been established.
Shout them out. Remember, these are all people that support him, so make sure you go check out their
Oh, yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah.
They've been established in the community for years. And for this new guy, up-and-coming guy who just comes in and starts making videos, they could either A, see it as competition, or B, see it as, okay, well, this is a new face in the community. Maybe we could.
Are they gamers?
Yeah, they're all gamers, but for the specific game that I'm playing, WWE SuperCard. So they have their specific niche. They don't stray away from it. They just do that
solely.
Solely that, which is kind of what my main channel is focusing on. Is just this game. So if you guys haven't looked up, WWE SuperCard is a card collecting game on Android and iOS, based off WWE. Wrestling and stuff like that.
So yeah, I was wondering what is this platform game on? How do people play this game, or check it out, or check you out? How they do that?
You can check me out on YouTube at BigJimGene. Super easy. Same thing. My actual YouTube link is www.youtube.com/BigJimGene. BigJimGene.
Yep.
You can see me, or if you literally type in WWE SuperCard, my channel will come up.
Oh, sweet. That's good. You want that to happen when you're on YouTube.
I have 4 or 5 videos ranked on the first page. So ranking is key.
Key to growing your growth on YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah. So he's got that.
But guys, make sure you stick around, because I'm going to give a little bit of tips later.
Oh, shit. Y'all got some inside scoop. Glad y'all tuning in today.
On how to increase your views over 24 and 48 hours, which I'm new to, and I just figured it out. And I right now I have my stuff pulled up, my analytics, and I can actually talk about it because it worked for me, and it was my first time trying it, and it worked.
What's up?
But going back, like I said earlier, SEO, search engine optimization, is like things you type into YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you're like, Santana. If you type in a Santana, and it's going to pop up all his songs, or people doing reactions to Santana, people who put in their description or tags the word Santana. So that's what SEO is, for those who don't know.
And you try to see what's gaining the highest numbers, and you match that kind of to you want to get to be at top ranking when you put up your either title or whatever it is. And
when we say top ranking, we want it to be like the first thing that shows up on YouTube. Like when you type it in, you want to be on that, like one of the first videos you see. So because usually nobody's gonna scroll through YouTube 4 or 5 pages to find something. No, they're gonna click something on the first page. So that's why you want to get ranked. For those of you up-and-coming YouTubers, rank your videos or look up how to do it. It's super useful, and you have to do it.
Yeah, that's vital. I kind of stuck to trying to make cool what do you call those damn things? The little picture on
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail, yeah.
Yep, that's what my little tip is going to be about.
Oh, okay.
My tip is going to be about thumbnails.
Because, like, I'm like, if I can't get them with the title, if I have... But then I was, like, putting all kind of shit on there, little emojis, when my friends like, you can't use emojis. I'm like, shit, okay, I can't use emojis. But just something that... And then I saw red and yellow kind of stand out. They say in marketing, so I kind of use that on my text when I'm putting the words on there. So those are kind of some things that I use. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. So stay tuned. And so with the gaming, did you like? I found out with BigJimGene on Pokemon Go. Before Pokemon Go, was there some other YouTube of gaming videos you were making, or
before I was doing Pokemon Go? Like I said, it's all about what's trending, what's popular, what's best for your channel.
You kind of were just making videos.
Actually, I was doing just Call of Duty.
Oh, that's what. Yeah,
I was doing a lot of Call of Duty.
I was watching his videos. He made some Pokemon Go videos. I made some, and I was like, "Hey, we got a collab." And then we kept. I was like, "Yeah," and it was probably about a year ago or two. And then the podcasting, and I was like, "Oh shit, maybe good." And then. But then I saw him posting some Call of Duty, and then I was like, oh, he does that too. And then he started getting real into it, I think, at that time.
Yep. That's usually whenever a new Call of Duty game launches, that's when I'm like, this is the best thing ever. A month later, why do I do this?
No, we all do it. Yeah. We would take off a week of work and be like, it's game time, man. We used to play on, like, we were Xbox gamers back when we first started. Oh, what?
Yeah, buddy. Damn, Xbox.
Synchronicity, another podcast I'll be doing out of that later on.
Side note, did you see that new Xbox One X series?
Yeah.
Series X?
That kind of looks weird. It's like a tower thing with a little concave on the top. I was like,
dope.
I don't know if it was real or not. I hadn't had a chance to dive into it, but
real.
Is it real?
It's real.
That's the real thing?
I've watched, I'm not joking, I've watched at least 3 or 4 hours of content already.
Yeah, man, he's beating
It doesn't have to be standing up, you can lay it down.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Damn, man.
It's dope. I want it. I want it so bad.
And as a YouTuber, like, other than life, I am YouTubing, if not watching videos all day long. Like, if I'm not charging my phone, so, like, I just hadn't had a chance to watch the damn
Did
video.
you know that YouTube has, like, a section on YouTube where you can go and see how much time throughout the week you spent watching YouTube?
Yeah, I know it's a lot.
I felt really bad, and I literally apologized to my wife one week because I spent through the whole week. I think it was like 64 hours. The whole week.
Yeah,
that's a job. Just watching you. That's 40 hours a week.
It takes dedication, man.
Yeah.
Another reason, folks, I am single because I just would do the same thing, and I would leave my girl in the room, and I
felt so bad. I felt really bad because I was like 60 hours. That's more than I worked this week. That's insane. How is that possible?
It just is, bro, man. When I first started gaming Xbox One, it was dying. It would turn off, so I would leave it running weeks on end. So I would just come in and throw on a new game because I was like, I didn't want my Xbox to turn off because it was going to die. So it would just stay on like weeks. I was like, man, my apartment's going to burn down. Like, oh shit, but it just died one day. But I was like, that's how much you play the game.
So, I definitely feel that.
So other than Xbox, like another reason why I wanted to do it because like I'm a big gamer. I've done some video games, and he's doing the real good with the YouTube coming up. Go ahead.
I want to ask a question for you. What was your first video game system that you ever owned and like enjoyed playing?
Atari, man.
Atari? 2600?
I don't know what they were. It was just with the wood paneling.
Yeah.
And it had the one where you bounce that little ball going side to side. I don't know what, ping pong or pong. I think it was just pure pong. And Asteroid, and like that was the best thing in the world. Like, cause other than rocks and playing outside, playing tag,
that was all you had. Yeah.
So I liked technology. Like I loved like what the future is gonna be. And I knew all that shit. So I was like, hell yeah, being a city kid. But then I like the nature, so I'm kind of balanced. But I really like technology, and I like, if I was young, I'd be in this so much. I try to tell my daughter, I'm like, man, you need to take advantage. There's so much you could do. I'm like, I'm telling anybody, like, take advantage of everything right now. There's so much And like I don't try. I should sleep, but I don't because I'm always just doing shit. But
sleep is for pussies.
I know, man. But now you really gotta get some sleep.
No,
it's bad for your body. But that's why he was like, oh no, you gotta get some energy. But yeah, get your sleep, people. But yeah, us YouTube, y'all know we stay up. If not researching, we're planning our next what we're gonna shoot, when we're gonna do it. And
a lot of people don't understand. If you're actually editing a video, that takes a lot longer than you think. Or not editing, you're thinking of a video concept. Yeah. The videos don't just come to you, because even if a video comes to you, somebody else could have just uploaded that video the same day, and you're like, oh, I don't want to be the copy of that person. Even though you had the idea first, you just didn't put it into action. Right. So you have to scrap it and start all over.
I don't know. You should just put it up, because you never.
That's what I'm starting to do now.
You might, because like I did. I was gonna say you got 40,000 views. Is that
40? As of today, I hit 40,000 views.
So is that on all your content, or is that
on all my content?
Okay.
Like in my lifetime of my channel, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if I just started,
I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot to me, because like I was like, when I hit 40,000, I only hit it on one video I got. It's a Chia Pet video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love Chia Pets, and my daughter got me one.
I only had one. I had the Scooby-Doo one.
Oh,
that's the only one I ever owned.
That's what I had. She gave me the Bob Ross. I like art, so I tried to do it. Yeah, so he had a big afro. I was like, oh, it's going to look dope. So it came out awesome, and it hit 40,000 or 20,000. So I was like, man, that's pretty dope.
I don't have a video that's passed over 2,000 views.
Oh, but you will, man. That's why I was like, what's your highest ranking top video that you put?
Pokemon.
Oh, that's
it's still till today, Pokemon. Yeah, like it was the one where I was talking about spoofers.
Oh yeah,
and it was a live stream. I did.
I think
I got kicked out of the Houston community for it.
I don't think they kicked me out.
Yeah, they kicked me out. I was like Discord.
All Niantic took my damn account, but they gave it back to me after a month. But they were like, I couldn't play it. I was like, what this shit? And I was like 2 years in. I was mad. I was like, man. And they sent it back. They're like, you'll get your Niantic, your game back in a month. And sure enough, I was like, oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Y'all know, if y'all play Pokemon, that's a lot of time and effort. Because I didn't spoof the whole...
of how much I spent in that game.
Oh, you spent... I didn't try to spend money. I've probably spent maybe under 100.
Oh, I had you beat in like a day.
Oh, bro, don't do it.
I had... Insider, I had well over $3,000 into that game.
My Jesus.
Yes,
you still have Pokemon Go?
I still have it, but I
was going to say, you got any shinies you want to get?
Let's do it. I'll give you all the shinies.
That's what I thought. I was like, man, he probably deleted this game.
No, I still have it. I even told one of my friends, I was like, if you want anything, just let me know. Like, I don't have anything recent.
Oh,
but I have all the old ones.
There's a chance you'd be lucky, because it's so old. It always happens with the older Pokemon. I did with one. I got one. Like, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Dude, I'm so far. But I'm still past a lot of people. Like, I hit level 40 twice already.
What?
Yeah, I'm level 42 times over. Almost 3.
How many million of experience?
46 million.
Jesus
I think I have 46.
Christ.
Yeah, like I said, I put a lot of money into this game.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so don't delete your account. You got too much into that, man.
Let me look at it. Let's see, I have a total of... 51 million.
Damn, Jesus Christ. Y'all heard that right now. 51 million. Pokemon Go. So this is a gamer. Y'all check out his YouTube, people.
I've walked 2,921 kilometers.
God, he's got Jesus feet. He's walking.
That is a lot of kilometers.
So let's get back to the YouTube. But how do you do your graphic design? Are you doing all this? Are you getting someone to do it? What's going on?
All my thumbnails are me.
How about didn't you have an intro on some of your videos?
Yes, I do.
How'd you do that?
Have you ever heard of Fiverr?
Maybe. Is it like you can go and get it for free off the internet?
No, you go and hire somebody to do the project for you.
You hired someone already, bro? That's what's up. Y'all listen to that. That's a key point. If you need it, you got to put a little money in it, people. You spend money, you make money.
Yeah, my intro cost, I think it was $25.
Wow.
Just for the intro. Yeah, super nice. It took 2 days. It wasn't super. No, it took 1 day. It was a 24-hour delivery.
That's a little communication with the person. Then they have the time to do it, and they got it back to you within 1 day.
Yeah, it was literally like, this is what I would like. This is the kind of intro. It kind of needs this. It needs my logo. The guy said,
Did you already have a logo?
Yes. One of my brother-in-law actually made the logo for me.
Sweet.
and he was my original graphic designer. But then like things took off, and he got busy with work, and I couldn't we couldn't collaborate as much. But he still gets. I'm still gonna send him. Well, actually, I still am gonna send him. He gets money, even though it's not him like doing it. If the logo is included, I still incorporate him. So I give him
that's what's
a little change to it.
Look out for the people that help you make it in this, people. Y'all remember that.
Yeah, because it took him. He hand drew mine.
Oh, that's what's
He hand drew my logo, and then the new guy who was in my thing animated it.
Oh, cool.
So I was surprised to see that somebody animated my logo for $25, which is wow.
That's what's up, man. I got some insight. That's how you do it, people. You want to get your YouTube up. Y'all have some gold stars right here.
Same thing with my outro. My outro costs a lot less than my outro costs $5.
Did you go with a different group to make your stuff?
Yeah, it was a different person, but it was all on Fiverr. All on Fiverr. Yeah, still Fiverr. I have it here. Cool. I still use it till today. If I ever need like any graphic design or anything, literally anything. Discord. They can set up your Discords.
Oh, you still on Discord? Yeah. You said they kicked you out. You were talking about this?
Oh, no, they kicked me out of Houston Discord. I have my own personal Discord.
You will not stop Gene.
Nothing stops me. No. Fiverr? Ooh, shit. Excuse me.
What happened?
It was a burp.
Oh, excuse me.
Fiverr, hands down. And they just recently, I want to say about a month or two ago, came out with a dedicated gaming section. So if you're looking to stream,
that's all you there,
they come out with emotes, layouts, custom made for you, all this stuff. So if you're a gamer, check out fiverr.com/gaming. It's amazing. And there's people that you can even put a request. Say, okay, I'm looking for a template. You can put a template of this, and it has to include a face cam, blah, 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 blah. It has to say this on the bottom.
Is that what you use to when you're doing your wrestling thing?
Yep.
I was going to ask because I was like, man, what's going on with this dude? He's all VIP, super YouTuber, man.
And people will literally...
subscribers of people he's doing it.
People will bid. So if somebody says $10, I'll do it for $10.
Like on the style, whatever's out.
Yeah.
Like they're like, ooh, I like that, so you got to be on it, or someone's gonna.
Oh no, yes, no. If like, okay, I put a job listing. Okay, I want somebody to make A, B, and C, and then you're like, I want this, all part of this. All right, and then you put the job listing out there. Like, I can do it for 10. I can do it for 8. I can do it for 3.
So people are bidding to do the work,
and then it gives you
there's so many people that there's
a lot of people.
Wow. Fiverr.
FIVERR.
Check it out, people. If you don't know, y'all probably know I'm just old. I'm late to the show. Goddamn it.
Hands down, one of the greatest thing that's actually boosted my channel.
And this man, he's already got merch. So if y'all feel like I don't know, he's got a Patreon, but sooner or later he's gonna have
merch.
He's got Patreon.
It's all in my YouTube.
Give him your money, people. Get to it.
My PayPal and everything. Go to my YouTube channel. Actually, a lot of people, I'm surprised a lot of people have actually bought my merch.
Oh, yeah.
And they sent me pictures. They got it for an early Christmas present.
Are you on Instagram? You're on Instagram?
Yes, at BigJimGene.
Check out BigJimGene.
Everything. You can see the pictures of the people who bought the merch.
That's what's up.
I am actually coming out with new merch. I have
this is
a sneak peek. I have new merch coming. Also, since there's another thing I wanted to throw in there, I'm going to give another little insider.
There you go.
Since you were talking about nature and stuff, I haven't even announced this to my channel yet. I told them I haven't announced it.
Announcements.
But I am moving to Germany.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this dude, he did a little thing. So I'm glad I got this insight before he's leaving this thing. So, yeah, he just did his little tour out there. So y'all make sure go to his YouTube channel, subscribe, check him out before he's leaving the States, people.
I will be leaving to Germany next November.
I know you're excited.
Very. And it's...
Is this, do you know people out there? Is this
my wife's from there, and my wife's family is there.
Sweet.
We went there for 2 weeks, about a month ago.
Yeah.
Hands down, it was so...
Cool.
Stress-free.
Are you going to still be YouTubing out there?
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Of course.
Y'all be out there,
stop.
man. He's going to do it.
I'm gonna reach 1 million. I'm going to reach 1 million. I know I'm going to reach 1 million.
Y'all just don't understand. Synchronicity, people. Another podcast coming in. I had to get him before. Once I started seeing how quick this man's jumping, I was like, I got to get him on the way up. A lot of people doing it. Y'all watch him grow, people. Make sure you like, subscribe, check it out, share with your people. Drop a comment if you like the show. Let's see what else we got going on with this YouTube. So he's moving around the globe. What are your plans? Do you upload like on a daily? Do you have a schedule? What
I don't. As of right now, I only have a streaming schedule. My uploads come whenever news breaks or if there's content that comes up. My live streams are every Monday and Thursday.
Monday and Thursday, yes. People, check them out.
Monday, Thursday is always going to be a live stream, even if there's nothing to do in the game.
Cool.
I will sit there and even just chat with people. Like, that's one of the best things I love about live streaming on any platform. That. I love just chatting with people, because when people say, like, even when you're passing down the street, you walk by someone and go, hey, how are you? They don't really care. It's just common, hey, how are you? But whenever I'm on stream and I can interact with my followers and say, hey, how are you doing? I'm actually asking, okay, like I'll give an example. There was one guy, I'm not going to name him, on my subscriber list, who messaged me privately, said, okay, hey, I'm having a test in high school. Like, what can you like do to motivate me? How can you help me? And I gave him some advice, and he came on the stream, and he was like, dude, I aced the test. I had 100. I didn't get any wrong. And I was like, dude, I told you this is what happens when you put your mind to it. So, and he comes back literally every stream now. It's just like he's always supporting me. So the little things you say can always mean bigger to somebody else. You might not see, like, you may have helped him one test, but that could have been a key test to help him pass that class for that school year. So, and it actually was, and I didn't know that. I thought it was just like, pop quiz, and then just focus, do what you can.
That's what I love about, like, I've met so many people from across the globe that are just so supportive, and you just gotta, I really enjoy when I get a comment. I'm like, oh man, someone's checking it out. Let me go see what they're, and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Like, I don't think I'll ever get to a point, even if I get too many, where I'd still respond to everybody's. It's a community. I think people love to be social, and that's what, like, the internet and social media is about. Like, you should use it to that advantage and not bully people or criticize. Like, you could do that on anything, but once you get a little group that everyone's supporting, then you're like, oh man, y'all be surprised at the stuff y'all can get done.
So yes, if you're YouTubers, reply to your comments.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you're a watcher, if you're just watching somebody, leave a comment.
You leave a comment. Give them a thumbs up, give them a like, share it, man. There's someone else, maybe not you, but someone else will like it. So make sure you give a lot of support to all those YouTubers out there.
Y'all just don't know how much a like and a comment can go so far.
Oh, yeah, man.
Don't leave a mean comment. We're not saying...
I'll take a mean. I like it.
Yeah, I'll take a mean. I have so much fun with trolls. I have so much fun. Like,
I don't troll, but I like to see, like, I'm kind of crazy.
How PG is this podcast?
Oh, no, it's all adults. I know. Oh, yeah, talking about Kappa. I think even Gene did a little Kappa video about that. Lord have mercy. What are y'all doing to us, YouTube?
Y'all are screwed. I'm even scared. And I know my content's not for kids.
Oh, man,
but
that's crazy.
Based on the government, if they see it, then I could be screwed. So... I don't have time to pay for $42,000.
So do you want to give us a little insight on it? Because I saw you did a video. I was like, man, even Gene did a Kappa video. I was like, do you think it's something, man? What's going on?
It's something. It's something that they had to change. They changed the law every 10 years. They changed it in 7 this time. So they stopped it. They changed it 3 years early just because of how bad YouTube is doing it. Yeah. So it was so bad that the law had to, like, they had to read. So it's not YouTube, guys. Another people are saying it's YouTube. They're making me do this. It's the government.
It's the government, man.
YouTube did screw themselves. I've done hours and hours of research on this.
Yeah, man.
YouTube screwed themselves by saying YouTube is the #1 place for ages 2 to 6 years old.
That's what it was.
You screwed yourself.
There was actually wasn't it a advertisement that they did, and that was where they messed up. They went back and had them on tape or whatever it was, where they actually said those words, and that's when they got in trouble. That's what caused the cop, I think.
Yeah, because if you go to the terms of service, every account that you sign up, it tells you to click the box, I am 13 or older. But now then, a couple years later, you go, this is the best site for 2 to 6. You idiots. Why did you do this? You literally just damned yourself. But also, I've actually been in contact with a lawyer about this.
That's what's up.
There should be a general option.
There needs to be something.
You put it out there for adults, but if children watch it, you're okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but YouTube isn't doing that. It's for kids, not for kids.
I know,
that's it.
Right? They're trying to make it black and white.
Yeah. There's a huge gray area they're missing.
And it's just going to be kind of iffy, because then it all goes back to when you have kids and you kind of give your kids your account and they're not 13 or over, there's that loophole. So
that's the exact thing that people talk about. But I give my son, and also even if me as a content creator, if I have a kid, and by the way, I'm a teacher, guys. So I use my actual YouTube. Yeah, I'm a preschool teacher. So I use my own personal YouTube account at school to play like Baby Shark or something like as like a cleanup song. And they will deem my account as a kid account just for playing Kids Bop or something. Even though I make not murders, like Call of Duty videos where like people's legs are getting blown off. But if I watch Baby Shark twice, they're like, this is a kid's channel. What? And I'm just like, what?
That's interesting.
So
that's good that you did contact a lawyer, because there's another YouTube, they do a lot of content creating for increasing your growth and stuff. And they had an hour or 30-minute special with their lawyer. And I was like, damn. Because he's got like 6 or 8 YouTube channels. They all got 1 million. Some Rick Eves, I think is his name on YouTube.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, so he had a video where it's all lawyer based, and so that's good. If you're getting into it, you're gonna probably have to contact your lawyer just to get some legal advice on something. Maybe even LegalZoom. It's like 100%. Stuff like this.
100%. But no, COPPA is real, guys.
Yeah. Be on the lookout. Stay up to date with it.
Literally, the only thing you can do as of right now is mark your content for kids, not for kids, and wait until January 1st and see if you get fined. Basically, as YouTube did make an online statement. They've publicly said this, that they're working with the FTC to try and have something worked out so they can, because their guidelines are say, we believe cartoon characters, anime characters, bright colors, all these other things are based for kids. I know half my friends who still watch anime, still watch Pokemon.
Exactly.
And they go to YouTube and watch that.
Yeah, I'm on 40, getting to 45 years old, and I like all that stuff. Even if I didn't have a daughter, I would still be probably doing all that. I love creativity. I love graphic design. I love all that stuff. So I would be watching it. So it's like they can't really find how you can narrow away. Because you got a lot of people that, especially nowadays, like I love that back in the 80s, 90s. Yeah, people are really growing up now, and they're all influenced and love that stuff.
You want to hear something really funny about the COPPA, like the main person doing the COPPA like act and stuff?
The
main person. Damn. He doesn't even own a cell phone. He does not own a phone.
Yeah, well, you could kind of figure that. So since he don't have one, he's like he wants to throw all the regular because he don't use it. So I
was like, how do you know it? Like, you don't have to have a phone to watch YouTube, but 90% of where YouTube is watched is on your phone.
Everybody's mobile now.
Yeah, so this man has no clue what YouTube is about, really. He doesn't know how to keep up with like current trends. So he doesn't know how hard it is to keep up to like Minecraft. That's probably one of the most popular games still till today. Yeah, nothing but cartoons.
That stuff. I really don't know what it's about. She should be like a YouTube channel because everyone's doing it, but she don't want to do it. But yeah, I don't really understand the game. Yeah, I like graphics, and they went backwards with it on that game, so I'm just still confused about that.
Let's go 8-bit.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I give it. It makes me feel, it's that back in the days playing Super Mario, but like I loved when it was going to the more graphic where it looks so real. You don't know if you're watching video, real life, or the game. Yeah. So I really enjoyed how detailed the games have gotten.
No, yeah, I very much
agree. So we're hitting about 40 minutes, man. We're about to probably hitting the peak of it, you think? Yeah, man. So we got hit graphics design. He's growing. Oh, he's got his merch. Make sure y'all check him out if y'all want to buy some of his merch. We got new merch coming up. Check him out on his YouTube or his Instagram if y'all want to stay up to date when his new stuff's going to be breaking. And
Twitter as well, at BigJimGene. Twitter's probably the best place to keep up with me.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's probably like real up to date. You want to hit him up and got a question from him, and hit him up with a suggestion of one of his videos. Hit him up on Twitter.
Yes. Since you said that, hit me up. I reply to everybody. Like, if you're a person who's still on the fence of should I do this, should I do that, could this be content? Hit me up.
Yeah,
because YouTube, even if you don't make the same content, YouTube's a community.
Yeah, most
so
definitely.
If somebody makes beauty videos, they can consult with a gaming channel and be like, okay, how does your thumbnails work? How does not same content, but you can get the same things from
feedback
it. So
from it. Yeah, most definitely.
Hit me up.
Give him a question. Give him a like. Make sure you check out all his content. and on Mondays and Fridays. And maybe he'll start a podcast once he starts getting up there with some more info or some up-to-date stuff.
Most definitely.
Let's see, what else we want to hit up before we dash on out of here, man? I really appreciate you giving me some time today. I've been trying to get up. For whatever reason on this Anchor, I kept trying and we couldn't hear each other, so I had to make it out here to his little place and make it get done, because I just couldn't get him on. Like, man, I would hear him and then he couldn't hear me. I was like, Jesus, I'm gonna have to find a place we can. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, I appreciate you letting me come by and get this content done. I need some new content. I need some YouTube appreciation today. Thank you for having me in here, man, in your little home, and having me as a guest, and having you give us some inside scoop on how to make it on YouTube, man.
For sure. The last thing I want to give off is, like I said earlier, about how to get more views.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to save that for the people who stayed all the way. It's called the A-B method.
A-B method.
For your thumbnails, you make more than one thumbnail, and based on how well they're doing, within either the first 4 hours, first 8 hours, always doing like increments of 4. So your first 4 hours, if the video is doing good, you're getting a lot of views. Keep that thumbnail for the next 4 hours. And if it drops, I want to say significantly, upload thumbnail number 2. I did that, and I'm looking at my statistics now. The first thumbnail, when I uploaded it, it had 120 views. Once I changed it and uploaded my second thumbnail, right now it just updated 373 in 24 hours. So just from switching a thumbnail. So people see the first one, they're like, oh, and always have something catchy in there. Like my thumbnail says, did he just say $50?
Right.
But if people see money and a question, they're like, what? And my first thumbnail didn't have that. My first thumbnail was like something super generic. Thirsty little bastard. So literally, guys, A-B method. It helps so much, because I can go to my other most recent upload, 85 views, and then when I started doing the A-B method, 369, 293, 143. It has helped
those numbers,
tremendously.
Jesus. How'd you find this out? You just trying little stuff out, or
vidIQ?
vidIQ, man. Jeez.
Hit up vidIQ. They don't have an app, but TubeBuddy has an app, guys. If you have Android or iOS, go to your store and type in TubeBuddy, and it will download it. All you do is sign into your account. It will give you analytics. It'll tell you when you're going to reach your next milestone. Like, I have mine set to views. So if I reach a certain amount of views, it tells me upload. So if I upload, I reach 400 uploads, it'll say congratulations, to give you like a little certificate, and you can share it. Like, I shared that 40,000. So that's how I track my progress. Like, everybody's like, oh, look at your subscribers. I look at 800 subscribers and think I have 40,000 views. That's insane. So there's different things of the aspect of growth. Because watch time, watch minutes are like the biggest thing. So you can put out a video that's 10 minutes long. If somebody watches it for a minute, you got trash video, quotes, air quotes.
Right.
But no, it doesn't mean it's trash. You're losing people's interest.
Yeah.
So
you gotta make them stay.
And in like the middle of my videos now, I'm literally just like, I'll make a joke or something, and I'll like cut to something. And I'm like, oh, did I just hiccup or something? And that's literally one of my recent comments, because I was like, in the middle of my intro, I actually hiccuped. And I was like, I went on the fly, and I was like, did I just hiccup? And I went, mother, and I cut it right there. So they knew there was more coming to it, but they were like, oh, he was going to curse. And he cut it right there, and it played my intro. And I was like, perfect. And that was the first comment. He was like, he said mother bleep. And it was LOL. And I was like, it worked.
You know what I'm saying? You get that interaction. And that's key editing. Y'all know the struggles, but people that... Hopefully y'all get some... Oh, here we go.
One more little tip.
Here we go.
It's a study. I do so much research, guys.
Yeah, y'all need to, people.
The first 20 seconds of your video is the most important.
Oh, yeah.
The first 20 seconds, because that lets you know if the person's going to watch your video.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
That's
first
a
20
key
seconds.
Thing. If you ever... people I watch videos, they'll, give you the little first bit. This is what the video about, so stay tuned. Yeah,
they'll include a clip from later.
Yeah, then they kind of drag you on to the end, and then they
at the very end it has it.
Then you're like, you gotta hook them in, but you can't give them everything. You gotta drag them on if you want to get that watch time up.
For sure.
Little secrets like that. Stay tuned, people. A lot of things coming. Well, Gene, appreciate your help. Appreciate your time, man. It's been a long time coming. We got it done, and we got a good one. Best one so far. Let's keep it going. 220. He's moving around the globe, people. Y'all stay tuned. Million subscribers. He will do it, people. And y'all, he's going to do 1,000. That's the next one? Is that your
next one is 1,000. Currently at 859.
Oh, he might get 900 for the weekend, people. 900. So. Let's get it, people. So. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Drop a like, drop subscribe. Check him out. Hit him up with some likes, subscribe with some comments. Give him some info. Appreciate y'all, people. This is Houston Life, Chernobyl Media. Tuning out. Thank y'all. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.